I can't believe I went and saw Snow White. Boy, that's another whole topic we could talk. Jesus, the internet freaking. Oh my God. And I'm going to say it, and maybe I'm wrong, but grown men getting that mad over Snow White and a young girl giving her opinion, call it stupid, whatever you believe, but to go that far and just obliterate this movie for a year before it comes out, I think it's just sad. I really think, and I'm not even like exaggerating here, I think this is probably the saddest time in fandom that we have ever had, and I think it's a cause and effect type deal. I think we created a lot of these bad movies that are happening. You know,
I'm just glad I'm not on that. I'm not on that side of it with these movies that come out and people are like, fuck this movie, I hope it bombs. And I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Like it's one of those things, like you said. I mean, grown men getting so angry about somebody expressing their opinion. It's like, oh, so wait, you care, like you want people to be able to express their opinion, but only if it's something you like. Got it.
And I'll say this, and I guarantee just about everybody in the chat will probably agree with me if you know me. Those channels get a lot of views. I mean, they get insane views because there's a hate audience out there that digs that.
Sure.
They love that stuff. They love to drive by the car accident, right?
I can't do that stuff. Like I've listened to some of those channels years ago, like, and I was like, man, it's just putting me in a bad mood. And also it's like, I think it's one of those things where if something really bugs you, the best thing you could do is just not give it any of your time to think about it, to have the opinion, to waste your energy, whether it's a politician, a movie, a band, somebody in your life that is extremely toxic. You just got to cut that shit off and take its power away, like Freddy Krueger. You know, it's just bizarre. Like I haven't seen any of the live action Disney remakes, but mostly because like I don't have any kids. I grew up in the generation where I watched those, you know, animated films when I was a little kid. So I don't really have a reason to go see them. So it's nothing like, oh, this movie offends me that it exists. It's just like, I'm sure the animated ones are better. And I have like, just like with the Minecraft thing too. I don't have a kid. I'm not going to see Minecraft. I'm not going to watch Despicable Me 17 or whatever.
I'll tell you, Davey, I was forced to watch the live action Beauty and the Beast by my ex-wife. And I have to say, I actually liked that one. I actually thought that one was solid. Was that Emma Watson? I think she was the star in it, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was actually solid. And the Lilo and Stitch one, can't lie. I think the internet actually had a positive response to that trailer. They were like, oh, this kind of looks good.
Yeah.
But like Lion King, dude, total waste of fucking time. Yeah. Like I wish I could.
It's already there's no people in it, so live action just means computer animated. Yes. It's like what?
I had a thought, and I get myself in trouble when I have a thought, but I had a thought yesterday because I started thinking about this day and age and politics, and I do find it interesting. And I think this is the only time in history, as far as movie criticism, because politics have definitely played a part in all of this. And this is the only time that I've literally had to pretty much let me give you an example. Like I just reviewed Snow White and I reviewed Mickey 17. In my Mickey 17 review, I was accused of being on the right because when I critiqued that movie, because of what I had kind of an issue with, my audience, or not my audience, but the audience, they assumed, oh, he's on the right because that's what politics do to people these days. It fucks up your head. Then here comes Snow White. I do my review for Snow White. I was accused of being on the left.
Yeah.
People automatically thought because of what I liked about Snow White, I got attacked in my comments saying, you're a fucking libtard. You're on the left. And I was just like, oh, so it just kind of dawned on me. It's like now politics play a part. Any movie that has a little bit of a politically driven type thing, whether it's subtext or whether it's actually part of the plot of the movie, you're going to be judged based on, from your audience, based on what their political belief is. and they're going to automatically accuse. So I got accused of being on both sides, and so I literally had to like say, I don't look at movies that way. I don't.
Yeah.
I look at movies outside of politics, and I just tell you what I like and what I don't like. And I think if they're heavy-handed, I don't like messages. I don't like messages being pushed down my throat. And so I feel like if they're heavy-handed, I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to get offended by a 20-year-old girl that does one interview, by the way, one fucking interview that she didn't really say like, you know, the most offensive thing ever. And to those people, she didn't say the most offensive thing ever. All they thought about was clicks. Oh my God. Weird. She made this face and everything. And so automatically they're like, oh my God, we're going to obliterate her and we're going to get as many clicks as we can. I stand outside of that. That has no part of my cinematic vocabulary. I can't. So it's just so freaking strange the times that we live in right now.
It's faux outrage. I'll just call it what it is.
It's faux. Yeah, you're right.
It's not real, and it's done for money and popularity, and it's shown that it works, and that's why people do it, because they're like, oh my God, this works. And so, hey, if you want to be the old man screaming at the cloud and being angry about everything and using a buzzword for every fucking thing that comes out, and you actually have no idea what it is most of the time. Like I saw, I'm not a Marvel fan, but I saw they posted like a first photo of something for like a live action series they have coming out on Disney Plus called Ironheart, and it was like an African American woman like in the suit or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Was like, oh my God, this is woke, and people were like roasting this person because they were like, have you ever read the fucking comic? Like, or do you just like, and does that word just mean to you like woman, black? Oh fuck, I feel offended. It's really faux.
It's fake.
It's kind of gross.
It's fake.
But yeah, you know.
And to be fair, I don't think that show looks good, but maybe it will be good. I don't know. It's a situation where has the character earned the right to have her own show, or is it they're riding the coattails of an already established character, beloved character, Iron Man? So I think
exactly. But also, I also think personally with Marvel right now, I don't think they have any idea what they're doing until they get to like Secret Wars. I think they're just kind of like, fuck, we need another Avengers movie because nobody cares.
It's all over the place. Well, hello there. You just watched an outrageous clip from the Hit the Bricks podcast. I really hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more clips, you can click here or you can click here. And you can just have yourself a ball, all right? And also follow the Hit the Bricks podcast on Spotify as well. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.